Now, the time have changed completely. People are not interested in kite flying. Nowadays, occasionally they used to fly kites. Mahmud has lost its importance as the sport, lost its existence in the society. Mahmud had two sons. One was working in a local garage and the other was in Pakistan attached to it even after partition. He had a grandson in the family who was very young. Mahmud loved him a lot and wanted to make a valuable kite for him, but he was not able to fulfill his wish before his death. As he has become very old, he is unable to fly kites or make kites. Mahmud's grandson Ali is compared to a mimosa plant which is tender when young but shall change into a strong plant. Mahmud is compared to banyan tree. The banyan tree is very big and is with twisted roots. It gives shades to the people, but now he was withered. Withered is old, faded and is shedding the leaves. The old banyan tree is also shedding the leaves. He's comparing the banyan tree to Mahmud. Mahmud's dream of making a Garuda kite for his grandson is not fulfilled. Garuda is the steed of Lord Vishnu, who should be seen in his kite, but being poor, he could not leave anything else for his grandson. As he is very old and very poor, he could not make a single kite for his grandson. One day, Mahmud was lying on the ground in the sunlight near the banyan tree. Ali came running to him. He wanted to know about his mother's return from bazaar. He reached the place and asked the old man, but he did not move. Ali touched him over the shoulder, but there was no response. Ali was frightened and ran down the street shouting for his mother. At last, Mahmud was dead. The soul has fled away, and the man did not fulfill his dream. And it was the pathetic story of the great craftsman, that is expert, Mahmud. The end of the story is also interesting, as when Mahmud dies, the reader realizes that he has died so peacefully. He has not been a burden on anyone, and if anything, he has brought only joy to the people, and particularly to Ali. He has lived a full life and seen the city change before his eyes. This would be important, as Ruskin Bond may be suggesting or highlighting the fact that India was beginning to prosper at that time. When the story was written, villages became towns and the towns became cities. Yet the tradition that Mahmud had carried through previous generations seems to have gotten lost as people prospered. Something that leaves the reader wondering as to what price is there to be paid for prosperity. And today, many arts are dying. For example, puppet show, Dokra handicrafts, patola saris, clay pottery, terracotta, etc. Most of the arts are dying because people are not interested and they don't find time to go with all these arts. Change can be good, but it can also result in the tradition of the past being forgotten about, something which is very much in the case of the history. There is nobody left after Mahmud to make kites for Ali or for anybody else. With Mahmud's death comes not only with the loss of the life, but with the loss of tradition too. Thank you. Let me meet you in the next video.